Foodie, I'm a grifter. Rages says the Natter situation is worse than Becks. The highlights.
Oh my God, she's so full of shit.
I mean, yes.
She make it clap.
The Natter situation is worse than Becks. Yeah, Natter stole any of your money, Chantel? He just handed it all to her. Stupid.
I always run over that.
The best intro.
Oh my God, I love it so much. Very respectable girl.
I went and I bought Court of Vampire Queen. I don't know what that is.
No idea.
At the Barney and Noble, what was it?
Nobles.
Barney's and Nobles. We got books. I have not bought a book from Barnes and Noble in I don't know how long.
I don't think I've ever been inside of a Barnes and Noble.
But there's a couple of stores around Cleveland called Half Price Books that I drive out of my way to go to. 99% of my library of mixology books, my fantasy books, all that stuff, I get it from there. It's such a nice store. I've gotten, I think, every single photography book I have from there.
I went in there with you one time, and I was expecting
I got my Warhammer stuff from there.
cheap books. It's called Half Price Books. All the books were very expensive. Nothing was half price.
No, yeah, they were. I got...
They were like, it was like all brand new stuff. I was expecting like used bookstore.
It is.
Where are the used books? Because everything was like brand new, super expensive.
Well, it's used books, but they're not going to be...
Half
you're not
price?
You're not gonna get a new release hardback book for $15. You're gonna
It's
be
supposed to be
spending
half price.
like 30 out of the 50 that it would cost.
It's supposed to be half price.
It's not
It's
how that
false
works.
advertisement.
Keep to get it on. Wow. Wow.
Hi guys, so
Oh, you guys have half price books too? I thought that was just a Cleveland thing.
I recently got a couple of cameo requests to get a
Oh,
meal
yeah,
I
we
like
love
on
those.
right way kind of gift for anime. Oh my
Oh yeah, we're gonna watch this video separately.
I do have some videos I have to do.
'Twas the night before.
Ramadan.
أهلا رمضان يا شهر الإحسان شهر الغفران رمضان 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 رمضان.
Chantel should have made Salad sing the Lady and the Tramp song instead of her singing it.
Do you have to poop when you go into a bookstore? Because apparently that is a thing.
No, maybe sometimes when I go in the dollar store, but not the bookstore.
Because of all the fiber in the air? I don't know.
Fiber.
Like
That's
the
weird.
book dust.
Dust.
Half Price Books is a Texas company. There are a few in PA. I miss them living in Virginia. Okay, I didn't know they were everywhere. Neat. Shelley, Half Price Books is called that because most of the books you will pay is half price the MSRP.
It's still very expensive.
Yeah, books are expensive.
That's ridiculous.
Would you think they were all cheap?
I thought it was like used books, and it would be like going to the Goodwill for books.
Like, I bought that, the
And they had,
First
like,
Law book for that lady.
Uh-huh.
I got it there for $8.
That's not expensive, but it was more than that, I bet.
No, it was $8 from there.
Like,
they're 12 on Amazon, and the hardback is like $40-something.
They had all kinds of little like cutesy toys and stuff in the front of the store, and I was like, "Oh, that's adorable." And they were looking at it, it'd be like $17.99. I'm like, "That's ridiculous." This is nothing like a thrift
All right, guys.
store.
So I'm gonna start this.
Have you had any sponsorships? Yes, I have. I do have some videos I have to do. Well, I had the Chipotle. Holy shit.
Oh, there he goes again.
This was after he was blacked. No.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a new account with a different name.
Yep.
Anime Sucks, Cope, and Sweet. Look at the profile picture
Oh, yeah.
with his little muscles.
It's muscles.
Oh, Chantel, your man is back.
I can't.
Try a library. I hear they're cheap there.
I'm getting
I feel like she should have to block him now, right? Because she knows her husband doesn't want him in the chat.
Yeah.
So she should have immediately blocked him to respect her husband.
Getting the hell off of here. Hello, have a
Goodwill is another good spot for books.
good stream. Anime.
Because they don't care what book it is. All hardcover books are like $2 or something.
Yeah, they're cheap.
Sucks Coke and Sweet. Oh my god. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that.
She is blushing. Look at her.
Yes, she is.
I don't know what to do when this happens. I don't want to like piss off my husband, but like, what do I do? But you guys know the pickle I'm in. I can't do the no
Everybody
water
has
thing.
one,
That's like
honey.
really bad because I have like, you know, I get kidney infections easy. Yeah, the type 2
It's a weird thing to tell people. I just get weird kidney infections.
Maybe because she's very unhealthy.
thing. I'm gonna try. I think I can do the no food because let's be
Little
real.
Miss Bonus
Like, if
Sandwich, I agree. She should just go for Anime Sucks. She's just hanging on for salad out of spite. Yep.
That's her dream guy.
Anime Sucks is her dream guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
I sleep a lot during the day or whatever, but the no water, there's no way. Like I'm really like I'm because of diabetes and my meds and stuff. I'm just really thirsty all the time.
Haley Nicole said, I found a bed bug in a Goodwill book. Babe, you better start like shaking the books out outside before you bring them to the Goodwill. That's scary.
But on Apple 8 is just a chance to give your soul a cleanse. Like I'm gonna try so hard. Like there's no way. I have to not rage. I have to be like,
And she raged the first night.
Of course.
you know, a very good person.
I will keep an eye out for library book sales, yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
I need to use
they
the
have those
opportunity
sometimes.
to, you know, read more of the Quran, you know, stuff like that. Yes, you can sponsor a salad, sure. Hey, Lisa P, you can
Bedbugs
sponsor
love
healthy
books,
food.
really?
You can sponsor exercise.
Ah.
You can sponsor bowling, anything. Is anime going? I did do one for anime a while ago of Gamma.
Oh,
Didn't she say before? I don't know for sure, but I remember like within the past month, maybe after the first time Anime Sucks sent in a bunch of super chats, that she said she had never talked to him off of YouTube, that she had never made cameos for him.
yeah.
But now she's admitting she has done cameos.
Uh-huh. Weird how that works.
Oh, you was lying, girl.
But nothing inappropriate, obviously.
Oh no?
Oh my
Is that one
God.
of those ones where you're eating the milk and cookies, being like, "Oh, this bite's for you"? Was it those?
Back under a different name, $150 American.
Oh, he's on Twitter.
And
Chantel, you better make a secret Twitter account.
Tritter.
Yeah,
And we are $30 away from beating this motherfucker.
that's right.
What? What the hell? This is insane. I'm in awe here. Like, what's going on? Thank you for the donation, anime. But if people want to check out your Twitter, that's fine. But I'm happily married. You know this, so my handsomest man.
She says that every time. I'm married. You know this.
And she does make it very clear every time that he super chats that she is married. She's not leading him on or saying message me or email me or buy my cameo. She's not doing that. She's saying, thank you very much, I'm married. Publicly, she is being respectful to her husband. Salad had no reason to freak out like he did.
I sent a date out and paid and planned for you, ending in a book purchase, and I want a book review. I sent 200. Should be there in your PayPal soon. Yeah, right. I don't believe you. Really? Oh, if you do, you'll get a big thank you. Yes, I plan on stop smoking for Ramadan. Blue Pot, send me money to my PayPal. I'll unblock your name.
She's supposed to be visa running at the end of this month, isn't she?
Oh, yes, she
I bet you that's why
is.
she's trying so hard.
Yeah.
I'm a grifter.
Pay me and I'll
What?
unblock
Anime was
you.
one of
Wow.
Veronica's fans. She claimed you shared a feeder. Share a feeder? I don't have no feeders.
Yes, you do. You literally do.
all of your chat at this point is feeders.
I mean, they kind of are. Even the ones who aren't paying her are like, yeah, go on. Get that whatever. You deserve that dessert. Go ahead, get that coffee. All of them.
As temporary stream boss, can I decree the commencement of $5 stream boss horse? Yeah, I can make that happen.
What number are we on? We're on number, is that
7.
correct? 7?
Yeah.
Is that correct?
We are on 7.
Oh, wait, no, it's Kevin now.
Yeah, that
Oh, does that do it when you switch the thing?
Yes.
It makes a, oh, okay.
yeah.
So that didn't count.
We're on 7.
And you don't count either.
No, we are
Okay.
on 7.
3 more.
I'm not the one tooting on cakes. I do eat, but I don't know. I guess
Yeah.
You poop-tooed on everything around your house, though.
that's kind of feeding. Whatever. Who cares then? Amberlynn made Beck give her the... Did she make her... Okay, my question to you with this whole Beck Amberlynn thing, okay? Apparently, Beck gave Amberlynn $6K from her inheritance money. One, why did people just take Beck's word over Amberlynn's on everything when we weren't...
Because Amberlynn
didn't even deny it.
A known liar. She lies about everything. She has 3 videos on her channel called I'm Lying.
Yeah. And she didn't even try to deny the taking of the inheritance.
No.
We know she admitted to the taking of the YouTube paycheck for the live streams that Beck was supposed to get. She admitted to that.
Yeah, she didn't give a fuck.
She said she gave her the $200 or whatever, and she was fine with that. So, no, Chantel, people don't believe Amber because Amber's a lie.
The relationship. How do you know? She said, give me your money, you know? Two,
of course she did.
Beck has
because
had
that's how she is. Have you ever watched Amber? Have you ever seen how she treats the people around her? Kind of like how you do? Like
pretty much
shit?
her whole
Yeah.
entire life paid by Amberlynn otherwise. So if she comes into money...
because she had food and rent paid for, that means Amber can set timers for her?
Yep. And force her to be her personal...
Butt slave?
Her personal hospice caregiver. You have to pay somebody a lot more than what half of the rent and half of the Netflix bill would be than what for to have somebody come to your house and stay there 24/7 and help you in the bathroom and wash you in the bed and do all this kind of shit, drive you, go get you things.
Ah!
Brother, what's that?
What's
What's
that?
that,
What's
brother?
that, brother? Poltergeisha! This donation expressed how I feel about Foodie trying to come for Beck. Also, hashtag cut Beck a check. And I'm going to add this one. Hashtag BeckPay.
Beck pay. Thank you, Poltergeisha.
Thank you, Poltergeisha, getting us over, Gold. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Oh, that was
And she's number 8.
On Shelly, too.
But she killed the $5 stream boss horse.
You did. Thanks.
Thank you, Poltergeisha.
We had Eve. And oh my God, and fish.
We definitely have fish.
I'm doing pyramids. Gym talk.
Didn't Foodie not give Pete's money when she got donated money to give him?
Yeah, she didn't give Pete shit ever.
Of course not.
You are in charge for a second. I have to go.
Right. I gotta push the button. Oh, Timo. Thank you for sharing.
money and forks over some of her money. Like, why does she get to live for free?
Whoa.
Right?
Watch out.
Her full-time caretaker? She wasn't a full-time caretaker.
Come on,
What do you
you're pushing me
mean?
around.
She didn't have to quit her job. Anyways, we don't know the thing is, we don't know
you
the whole
mean
story.
Amber? Okay.
They haven't been in a relationship for years. I think it's time to move on, don't you? That's all I have to say. No, I don't think so, Blue Pot. I'm sorry, but having to wipe someone's ass when you're not forced to, versus getting cigarettes flicked out on you and getting punched out is a little fucking
didn't.
different, okay? So how about you shut it?
None of those things happened,
And honestly,
Chantal.
all of this is none of our business. Like, what they did with their money. She's coming out 3 years after her relationship ended and making 500 videos.
Good.
Like, you know, we don't know for sure. You guys just take Beck's word. You don't know anything about their financial dynamic, etc. You know, so whatever. That's totally not my business. I don't give a shit.
You know what?
Not
That
gonna
is it. Exactly, Ellie. She is absolutely seething with jealousy over the support Beck is getting. That's what it is.
Change my mind about Beck at all. I don't give a shit about.
Yep, that's exactly what happened with Dee. Nader was a good man, and he was innocent of every bad thing everybody ever said about him, and he was the love of her life, and he would never hurt a flea until Dee got smacked around. And then Chantal was, oh my God, everyone's feeling bad for Dee. Don't you feel bad for me? I was also abused, and he dumped me for Dee. He dumped me for Dee. I mean, also, and he abused me. Yeah, same thing. And now she's making up more stories. Oh, he flicked cigarettes on me and he punched me in the face. No, he didn't, Chantal. This never fucking happened. You just want to be the bigger victim than anybody else. You want everybody's sympathy. You don't deserve it.
Beck. I don't care. And I've said that in many videos that he was physically abusive.
In there?
And you guys have seen
Bottom
proof
shelf?
of that he
There's
is
a bag of
physically
them
abusive person.
somewhere near where near the
So-
toilet paper is.
Because you fucking brought it up, Blue Pot. Somebody brought it up. Yes, having to wipe someone's ass abuse versus having cigarettes burn out on you, that is
You
worse.
didn't.
Yeah. So how is she abusive? Whatever. You guys just have a hate boner for Amberlynn. And I don't even watch her content anymore. I don't care. But Like, I find this all to just be, like, far-fetched and to get clout. That's it, and that's my opinion. Setting a timer.
Okay.
Where's your proof that happened? Where's your proof that she set a timer? Yes, exactly.
Didn't
People
Amber
think
kind
Amber's
of
so
admit to
believable.
the timer thing, too?
Yeah.
Like-
Tangentially, kind
Yeah.
of.
Tangentially, kind of. She was like, I would time whatever, how long it took for her to go, but she didn't have to be back at that time. Like, but you would monitor her time.
Yeah, if she was gone too long.
Or they. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
It's oh, I did all that and it has one right. It was like the stuff Amber is accused of, like you could see her doing it.
Yeah. Right. Blonde eyes are where are Foodie's burn scars. If Foodie had cigarettes put out on her all the time, she would be showing us the scars. A tiny cigarette burn. Like that right there. I got that at Burning Man. That's a cigarette burn. You can still see the fucking scar from last year.
Yeah.
No. No. She's a lie. She would be showing them to us.
That's how it goes. It's a popularity contest.
When it's not a popularity contest because before all this stuff, Beck was not what?
It's a popularity contest. Amber has way more subscribers than Beck does. So Amber would be winning if it was a popularity contest.
But I mean, save all of that. Save all that. Remember when Foodie was on a tear trying to prove that Natter was abusive and terrible to her?
Yeah, and use the Sam's Bar Lounge video and the Yeah, that was her proof. The
She used the Sam's Bar Lounge video and sort of try to make it look like that it was her and not Dee in them.
Yep, that's exactly what she did. Because she had nothing. Even though when she was with Natter, she was filming 24/7. She was vlogging all of her time with Natter because she needed everyone on the internet to know that they were together. Anytime she was with him, she needed to film it to prove that a man was spending time with her.
Right to jail. Right away. Right to
If he
jail.
was
Right to
abusing
jail.
her,
Right away.
she would have gotten more than a in frustration on camera.
Yeah. The Misfit, financial abuse is still abuse. Hope this donation redeems my earlier stroke-like comment. You have redeemed yourself. Thank you.
Thank you, Misfit. And yes, financial abuse sucks.
Yeah, I would imagine it does.
It really does. It really, really
Jordy's
does.
insane. He is. He's gross.
And, you know, it took, like, at first I'm like, you know, but then someone in the chat was like, if it was a guy, they'd be in jail. And I'm like, you know what? Yep, you're right.
That's true. That is absolutely true.
Zooming in on her fridge to see her legs, like, fuck off. Well, Snowflake, there's proof that he's an abusive person, so that helps. Have you watched Sam's Bar Lounge videos?
That's
Abuse isn't
not
just physical, but
You're not in the Sam's Bar Lounge
He
videos.
wasn't treating you that way. You weren't living with him, and you were giving him all the money he ever wanted. You weren't telling him no to anything. Dee was not putting up with his shit. You were bending over backwards to cater to him.
Yeah, you were going out of your way to try to put up with his shit.
Yeah.
comparing somebody being physically abused to having to wipe someone's ass and be their caretaker, that's insane.
But the
Also,
having to.
I talked
It's
about
the
this shit as it
having
was
to
happening.
part, Chantel. Becky had to do the ass wiping and be the caretaker for nothing but being allowed to live with their girlfriend. Like, couples live together. You don't have to work for said person to live with them when they invite you to live with them. That doesn't mean you move in and start doing the job that they should be having to pay someone to do.
I would come on live, freak out about it, and I don't, maybe once in a while make a joke about those idiots. I don't do content on them for clout and
I
money,
like
okay?
it.
I like it too.
You don't have, there's not one video on my
What's her
channel
face was right
making money off of
What's her
that
face?
loser.
about the licorice.
It's
If
not
I was
gonna
like, because I don't
look
want to
like
think
it,
about
though.
him, I don't want
It's
to talk
just
about
gonna
it.
be red.
Yeah.
So why, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It doesn't matter. The Sam's Bar Lounge videos, if it happened to Dee, it's pretty much exactly everything I said happened to me.
Okay,
No,
but
it's not. But it's not. Where is your cigarette burn scar? Show one of them and we would believe you, but you haven't, Chantel.
I mean, that's
You-
all it would take. Just one burn scar.
But she would just pull up some random old mosquito bite scar and pretend it was a burn. And I wouldn't believe her because she would have shown it before then.
Yep.
When she first tried to play the, oh, look at what happened to Dee, this happened to me, she would have pulled up her shirt sleeve and said, this is where he put his cigarette out on me and I didn't tell you. She would have done it day one. It's all a lie.
I feel like I have to be quiet during this part because I'm not. I am not socially acceptable to say that she's lying.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna say she's lying, and I don't like her faking being a DV victim. It's not okay. It's gross. People actually go through the shit that you're pretending happened to you. People don't pay some man to abuse them and keep paying them and keep begging them to spend more time together if they're being abused. It just doesn't fucking happen. I don't know. It's not okay. It makes me very mad when she does this. It really makes me mad. I don't know.
Because it is that is something that women Sin, speak your mind. You have every right to call out a liar when you see one. Yeah, but it's a social.
I get it.
What's the word I'm looking for?
Well, even I guess I see what you're saying. Because you're a man, you shouldn't say anything. And I mean, I'm sure that people would say that I shouldn't say anything either. Like her truth is her truth, but her truth is a lie, and we all know her truth is a lie.
It's a social taboo, but I think that she cheapens what actual people go through.
She really does.
And then to downplay somebody else's.
Right, what Beck actually went through.
Oh, and we saw on camera her going through.
Right.
We saw her almost drive head on into traffic because Amber wanted food.
Yep.
We
saw Amber swat at her.
These are things that we saw.
Yes.
And I think
that Amber's admitted to some of it.
At the very least, if not outright lying. Men are abused too. Yeah, but nobody cares.
Yeah, men are abused too.
But no one gives a shit about that though. Like you want a fun little experiment? Google "my husband is yelling at me" and then Google "my wife is yelling at me" and see what it comes up with.
Oh, I'm sure.
We get to see the difference.
Mm-hmm.
At best case scenario, she is cheapening the stories of people who have gone through hell to get out of situations, spent thousands of dollars on lawyers, done all that shit. And at the very worst, she is lying about her situation and then calling somebody else who we saw go through it a liar.
Mm-hmm. Because she wants to be the biggest victim. She wants the most sympathy. She wants the most attention. It's gross. And, mentioning how the difference for men and women, sidetrack, on Reddit, I follow the different, relationship advice, marriage advice, things like that, subreddits, and it's insane. If a woman comes on and it's like me and my husband are arguing about XYZ, the most mild thing even, all the comments are like, leave him, he's toxic, he's blah, 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 get away from him. All of them are telling her to leave her husband. And if a man ever is like, this situation with my wife, whatever, they're all telling, the man's always in the wrong. You're always in the wrong. Every single time. Never fails.
That's why men don't say anything.
Yep.
Physical abuse is worse than wiping someone's ass. 100%. It is worse.
But you weren't physically abused.
Maybe, if you had been physically abused, but you weren't. You could say you were financially manipulated. You could say that. You could say he manipulated me. He took advantage of me. He talked me out of my money and I fell for it because I loved him. You could say a lot of things. He manipulated you and he used you. And he treated you like shit. Yes, all of those things are true. He didn't abuse you. He just didn't.
Being physically abused over wiping someone's ass is 100% worse. 100% worse.
Abuse is abuse.
And even when they broke up and she was mad at him and she brought up the clips, that was before the abuse talk started. And all it was he was so mean to me. You guys didn't see how he was mean to me. Look at this video here where I dropped something or whatever I did in the kitchen and he went, even then was not, he was abusive to me until he was abusive to Dee Dee.
It's not a competition. It's not, but to her it is.
It is to her. It's a competition for her to be like, well, Beck, all Beck had to do was wipe asses. That's not the same as what happened to me.
Because, again, it's somebody else getting sympathy that she believes she should have.
Yep, getting support.
It all goes down to her greediness. Somebody gets a super chat, it should be for her.
Yep.
Someone gets sympathy, it should be for her. Someone gets food, it should be for her.
Someone gets praise for doing something good, it should be for her.
It is. And the same moron saying, I would never sit here and say my abuse is worse than others.
You just did.
People saying
you
that
literally just did say what the fake cigarette burns that you never got were worse than the years that Beck was basically trapped in that house with Amber, looming over her and controlling her every move. Every move.
Yeah.
Like,
abuse is bad no matter how you cut it. One is not worse than the other. But you literally just compared.
Mm-hmm.
She's the jealous sibling on your... She's the one who tries to sneak around and blow the candle.
Yeah. The mom had to buy her a present, too, on her sister's birthday, or she would throw a fucking fit. They had to buy Chantal a present when she got invited to a friend's birthday party at school, or she would throw a fit. She's that kind of kid.
You know who else was?
Oh, yeah.
You think?
I can guess.
Yep.
I can guess.
Yep.
okay. I would take physical abuse over mental. You don't think that mental abuse comes with physical abuse? I don't care.
No.
It's two different kinds of abuse, Chantal, and different kinds of abuse exist. And financial abuse is a different kind of abuse. They're all different things.
Amber also physically abused Casey, is known to actually hurt her. I think
That's
if
true.
she is physically able to. Like, we don't know the specifics of the story between Jade and Amber, where Amber ended up on her back, but she didn't just get on the ground.
Right. And like Beck said, to the response to one of the questions about Amber being physical, Beck said, I think if she could have, she would have.
Yeah.
But like she was physically unable to really get around much at that point. But we saw her swat at Beck.
We've seen Foodie swat at like, we can see it.
Mm-hmm.
If she gets 5 times my views, I don't give a shit.
You're worried
Like,
about
what's your
it, though.
point?
Oh, God, yeah.
Why are you putting in your 2 cents?
Just undergo physical abuse. I don't have to give empathy. No, I don't know
If Amber was a man, she'd be OJ for sure.
any of the details of their relationship.
If the 6X Timu outfit does not fit.
Right.
Whatever. I don't care. I'm not talking about them anymore.
You
I'll
just
say
did.
what I want. I'll say my opinion if I want, and if you don't like it.
Yeah, that's fine. And we don't have to like it.
No, we don't like it.
If you don't think anything happened to me, I don't care.
It kind of seems like you care a little bit.
You didn't think anything happened to you until something happened to Dee Dee. We all remember the
Ew!
timeline.
Oh.
You can write this whole new story for your new viewers who have just found you, and you're just this sweet Canadian Muslim lady in Kuwait, and everybody just picks on you because you're fat, but you really did nothing wrong. And you can try to rewrite history and say you escaped this abusive man who treated you so badly. We were there. We saw it. We saw you offer to pay him to let you come over and hang out with him and his new girlfriend. We watched it, Chantal.
So I was talking to this girl the other day. She's a grown woman, and Shelly complimented her shirt. Like, it's a nice shirt that's got little skulls on it. I never noticed. And like, she's a bigger lady, but not like fat. And she goes, "Yeah, it's a size 1. I got it from Torrid." And I completely forgot that I was talking to a human being who is not in terrible shit like we are. I'm like, I watch this girl on YouTube who buys like 6X stuff from Torrid, and she goes, 6X? And I was like, oh, yeah, never mind.
What? She farted.
Hey,
Cats
Bobby,
don't fart. I've never heard one of my cats fart ever.
Me neither. I heard the cat sneeze for the first time.
I've never smelled a cat fart either. Has anybody ever have your cats ever farted? I've had cats my whole life. I don't think I've ever noticed a cat fart.
Sour old cat food.
Weird. It's that sour cat food smell again.
John, yes. CPAP rescue was not the behavior of a scared, traumatized woman. No, it wasn't.
That was rude. Oh, you're gonna send me money for Cheesecake Factory Ginger Vixen? Thank you. You lie about your weight. You lie about your abuse. You lie about your visa runs. You lie about your marriage. Okay, if you think so. Thanks for the money.
Yeah, look how happy she is.
Yeah.
Thanks for the super chat. Honestly, at the end of the day, guys, I guess it really doesn't matter. Like, if people think that I'm lying, that I'm not married. Because if you think about it, the only...
Apparently, cat farts can be bad.
Really?
People that really need to know is Salah and I, and the people we have to show our marriage certificate to,
Our
right? Like when
cats
we
are
rent an
just
apartment.
dainty little princesses. They don't fart, just like their mom.
Whatever, you know? I don't invest in anything. No. Salah had this business before he met me.
No, he didn't. And he doesn't have a business now.
Nope.
I love how they're just pretending.
Just pretending.
You know what? Yeah, actually, he does. The companies came out and said, no, dude never has time to be at work.
No.
And they're like, no, he's got a business.
He's totally business. He just collects money. Well, no. And then when she explained it, she was like, well, he doesn't really have to work. He just like hangs out with his buddies at this place that's a warehouse, and they give him money. He gets like royalties or whatever from the business. None of this is how that works. None of it.
The website they had disappeared.
And it was a drop shipping thing anyways. It wasn't even like they had a couple different shitty perfumes and then like Chinesium crap, little statues and stuff.
And when I first went into his apartment, I saw all these perfumes and I was like, excuse me, what are these?
Where did he store
business.
those? In that shoebox? Where did he store all of them? I thought they have a warehouse. Why did he have all the perfumes in his apartment?
With Mr. Shabib. Maybe. All you gotta know is that
I thought he worked in
was
electronics with Allah. And then she says, maybe?
Allah said they did.
Allah said they don't now.
Yeah, but they did.
The company also replied on their WhatsApp or whatever when somebody asked them, no, we're not affiliated with him.
Yeah.
So why would they lie?
Working man, always. You know? Wants to send donations so I can go to the Wonderland in Abu Dhabi.
The what?
For a theme park, maybe?
So I can go.
Yeah, she doesn't go with Salad. He's not going to go out with her in public. He'll go out with her at nighttime to a place that's mostly empty.
And then U-turn.
Yeah.
For my next visa hop.
It is very rare that Foodie genuinely like annoys me.
She annoys me.
I mean, like in a real way. But that shit she said about Beck, and I watched it on Pulpy, and I think he handled it very well. But like that shit, that it bugs me on such like a human level.
Mm-hmm.
That you could go, well, the stuff I said happened is worse than the thing that actually did happen.
Right. My imaginary
It's so
thing.
shitty.
It's gross. It's gross. And we know Nader is a piece of shit.
Yeah, that takes
Nobody
no effort.
denies that. As shitty as he is, I don't think that he would have risked the thousands of dollars a month that he was getting in presents and money and $500 here and there when he needed cigarettes to slap her around a little bit. I don't think he would have risked that. I truly don't believe he would have. But once he had moved in with Dee Dee and he was settled, he could be his true self. Mm-hmm. He was there. She wasn't kicking him out. He wasn't going anywhere. He wasn't going to let her talk back to him. Completely different scenario.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm joking. Oh, wait.
Yeah, she just shit right there.
Ugh.
He
is an abuser, just not to Foodie. He was a manipulator and a user to Foodie. That's it. He lied to her. He pretended he liked her. He got her to give him money. He made her feel like an idiot. That's what he did to Foodie.
Oh, fuck. I want to bring that up, Pulpy's little PSA thing. That was hilarious.
Sonic Crusher 64, thank you, dear. Was playing tennis yesterday with my friends and schooled them hard. Now my body is in extreme pain today. Haven't played since high school. Exercise hurts. That's fun that you play, though. And it hasn't been a long time. That's fun.
You know, if you guys go to the gym.
Well, you need to stretch. Next time you're going to do that, stretch first. That helps.
Yeah, I stretch at the gym a lot.
You don't stretch. I've gone to the gym with you. But you go to the gym every day, so it's different.
I do like 3 little arm circles. I do the like cross body thing. Like, that's good.
But if you don't do the full body exercise often, stretch first and after. It helps.
So this is a clip from Pulpy Syntax, and I watched him do this live, and I was impressed by his ability to ad lib, and I was crying, laughing. I'm glad he uploaded it as a short. I would never ask you for $500 for cigarettes. That's the whole stream goal right now, and it's Foodie's holy rage.
That's good.
$500 for cigarettes.
And he got it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
He got it all the time. You know, you would think if he had just punched her in the face and put cigarettes out on her, and then she got to drive an hour home to be away from him, she wouldn't have sent him $500 and then said, here, I'll buy your groceries. Oh, here, I'll give you $100 if you let me come over and have sex with your girlfriend.
That's wild.
You don't do that to someone who's abusing you. It's a lie.
You don't stretch? Oh, don't worry. God will make you come 38. I do the little, like, arms in a circle thing, and what I have been doing, because I finally figured out what was wrong with my shoulder.
Maybe that's why you're being sore lately, because you need to be actually stretching.
I finally figured out what was wrong with my shoulder. I talked to, not my doctor, but my brother, and I explained what the pain was. He goes, have you been doing shrugs and, like, rolling your shoulder when you do them? And I go, yeah. He said, just stop doing that immediately.
Or maybe stretch.
And then he gave me a couple stretches to do to, like, work out the rotator or whatever thing in the shoulder. It's like,
so your brother stretches.
When something hurts.
No, you got to do it before you exercise, and then it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, and then he gave me a couple things to do, and my shoulder's been fine lately. Like, I no more pain when I do this. I can shoulder press again.
Oh, good job.
Anyway, this is from Pulpy. I'll link it in the chat.
You know, sometimes life's just a bit hard. And it really gets you down when you fall in love with a romance scammer. And after spending 3 weeks talking on international Tinder and flying to Kuwait, you realize maybe it's just not for you. And all of a sudden you've been there for almost 3 years. And you just don't have the money to hit the Burger King anymore. So you come online and you ask your audience to sponsor you. Because at the end of the day, you're just a hungry grifter.
Oh my God.
And you say thank you to your audience who've supported you for such a long time. A long, long time. But now you're in Kuwait without a burger in your hand. And you just gotta ask yourself, what's gonna happen to me? So please, if you're able, dig deep. Just reach into your pocket and give a couple of dollars.
Why
a
are the
burger,
fingers wet?
A chicken tender, a fry. It'll only cost you a few.
Oh, God.
Donate now to 1-800-LOLCOW. That's 1-800-LOLCOW. And you too could change the life of a grifter.
Oh my God, that was beautiful. Oh my God, give that a thumbs up.
Yeah, Pulpy
That
was so normal here.
Fucking fantastic. Oh my God.
I really enjoy watching Pulpy. Like,
He's a good boy.
You can see what I've been watching lately. Prince, CNN, MSNBC, just rage bait. I love it. Yeah, that Pulpy, that was just stellar.
That was good.
He sleeps 6 hours. He doesn't. This guy.
He sleeps 62 hours a day.
He's always in bed. It's weird.
It is very weird. That motherfucker just stays sleeping.
I think he just stays hiding in the bedroom from his whatever that thing is in the living room.
The big thing.
The big thing. Hide from the big thing.
I don't know how he does it. He never sleeps more than 6 hours. I'll see you guys soon anyway.
I like when people laugh at their own jokes. We were just talking about this before the show.
Yes, we reminisced about what last week.
The gaslighting.
When you made the gaslighting joke and then laughed at yourself for 10 minutes straight.
I said that it was like 10 minutes. It was just no show. I was just too busy giggling about my own fart joke.
Bye.